Hi all, Mr. Jeeves back here with another demo comparison, if you will, the SD1 against the OD3. I don't want to say against, I don't really think one's better than the other per se overall. But just very quickly, I'm probably going to do about 2 minutes of talking, so if you want to jump to the 2-minute mark, probably start jamming then. And then this is the second iteration of this that I'm doing. I had one up previously that just, I don't know, I didn't dig it. So, really, if you want some real time savings here, these are really, in my opinion, best utilized as boosters for going into dirty amps to tighten them up, or into a higher gain pedal to boost that. They really are overdrives, and you'll see that, hopefully see that throughout the course of this video. And then just very quickly, I don't want to get too far into the gear because I'll put that into the description box. But I'm using a solid state amp. I think it's important to use a solid state amp with these videos because, I'm a blue collar dude. I don't, make six figures, so I got to use, not cheap shit, but, middle of the road stuff. And I've got my Zoom Q4N audio video recorder here. And so there's no mics, IRs, there's no, nothing like that, no impulse responses or cab sims or anything like that going into the audio here, which I think is important because, again, you're going to hear what it's really going to sound like in a room. So you're just getting the ambient room sound. Not poo-pooing anyone that wants to do that. I think that's great. But I think the majority of us are in, to use the bell curve, we're in the middle here. So, anyway, so without any further ado, I'm going to start with the clean sound on the neck pickup here, just some cowboy type stuff here. So. That's good enough demo for the clean sound. Very clean. It's a solid state amp, all right? Okay, again, real quickly here, this setting that you see right here, noon, I guess 0, if you want to call it that, this is what I've used, this is the setting that I used for the backing track that you'll hear in a bit. Let's go ahead and get the OD3 on here. Again, neck pickup, some open chords here. Bit of noodling. You can see with the neck, it's still, you get a little bit of dirt on the bridge, but with the neck, it's fairly clean. Again, some funk chords here. This is the volume on the neck, dimed out. Backed off about 15, 20%. So, it cleans up fairly well with that. You can tell this just, again, with the bridge here, funk chords with the bridge, So it is, I hate this, but it is responsive to the volume on your guitar's volume. So, but then you can see here, I've got the same settings now on the SD1, And let's go ahead and play those same open chords again. Get a neck pickup. I mean, it's a stark difference in headroom is what is the main difference between these two pedals. I'm not poo-pooing the SD1. I think it's very good. I've had it for 15 years. It's got a very smooth drive character. I mean, it really does. That's why I've kept it for so long. But you can just tell the headroom is just not there. And matter of fact, we'll go ahead and dime out the level here. You can see here. Again, I'm on the bridge now. Again, those same open chords. Bridge pickup. I mean, I've got this dimed. This is, 50% output. It's not even a contest. It's kind of scary how much headroom is in this, And just very quickly to speak about, I believe this is, I'm sure someone knows this, but I believe this is diode clipping, and this is more like the BD2. This is like an amplifier in a box where the clipping is generated using transistors. I don't know if that's the reason it has more headroom. If somebody knows, I'd love to know. Put it in the comments, please. Educate us. So I'm going to go ahead and dime the gain on this. I am going to turn it down a little bit. I don't want to peak the audio device. So again, some open chords here. Keep in mind, that's a solid state amp. I mean, this sounds, the word's transparent. I mean, Wampler did Brian himself did a video with the OD1, the SD1, and the OD3, and put them up to the oscilloscope, and this is very flat, okay? This has a mid bump, and I believe the OD1 had this is very similar to this. But this is very flat, so you get more bass out of this, you get less mids. It's, it sounds more like it's not a V, but it sounds like a V because of the way humans hear. So I really dig it. I do. Now I use 11s, so if you use those heavy strings and you're going to leave this on all the time, I would use this as a always on type of clone. I'm not saying it's that, but I'm using it in that type of in a way. You're going to want to dial that bass out of your amp, so just be aware of that. Let me go ahead and we'll do a little bit of looping here. So. So, you can see, again, the SD1, it's got a great drive character. It really does. It just, compared to the OD3, it can't compete with the headroom. So, it is what it is. So again, I'll reiterate what I said to start the video. They're really, you heard me dime this out. It sounds, there's not too many bad settings on this, to be completely honest with you. Again, I'd probably use it like this, just to remind you what this sounded like, just very quickly. Again, just the amp clean. So, I think that sounds killer. And again, the volume backed off just a little bit, cleans up fairly well. So, it really brings this solid-state amp alive, in my opinion. I mean, it might not translate through to the video, and I hope it does, but, you'll have to take me at my word or, go rent one and try it out. But, again, summarize, these are really, in my opinion, just two really good boost pedals. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Thanks for checking this out. Hope you have a great summer. Peace.